Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here on Farthest Frontier. So, we finished up year 5 last year. Sorry, that was a little loud, wasn't it? And so, winter kind of ended here. Couple things. These people needed a water source, so I did start a well. And then our school is built. Um, and it needs somebody assigned to it. So we'll go in there and find a school teacher. There's nobody with a high education, so um, I don't know what. Oh, Addie's a builder right now, so we're gonna make Addie the school teacher. Hopefully, she does a good job for us there. So we got the school up and running, and I think that should help us um, get some people. Well, hopefully, they'll get the well built down here. We have our other well up here, so we should be sitting pretty good on that stuff. They're just going to be working the fields. We definitely need to get some people in town. So hopefully we get that. Yearly taxes were collected. We're not doing great on money. It says we're making 11. The school cost us some. All right, so we have a point to spend. Let's go through here and figure out what's going to be our next best move. The speed would be maybe nice. I don't think we need that just yet. Everything here is just, the tech tree is like so expansive. Trying to figure out like what's the next best thing to do. Market Square, I'm not too worried about it. It makes it bigger and gives it a little bit more reach. We could do a paper mill. The midwives might be a good choice because that'll help us with our population. Healer's house would actually be nice. Research speed at the academy. I think we almost have to take the bullet and do that again. Defensive barricades. Yeah, I'm gonna, eventually over here we're gonna get attacked, but I'm gonna wish that I had that, right? That and that. But I guess once those start, we'll make that choice. We got stone cutting, firewood, pottery, linen. That's gonna be good to have. And this one will unlock mines. Um, uh, we got quarry. We might. Oh, that's just for the stone. Oh, okay. There's the deep mines. So even deep mines is pretty far up here in the tree. And the foundry, so we can make ingots and stuff. We do have that iron one. But I think I'm gonna go and add. Where was the other for? And the animal husbandry I wouldn't mind getting into fairly soon. Where? Okay, we're gonna increase the work speed. We need to do that anyway, so we'll just go ahead and invest in that. All right. So they're gonna have a well down here soon. We, like I said, we do need to get people coming into town. So I'm hoping the school will bring in we can get a big group, because that would be, it generated more knowledge. All right, so we have another point to spend. Farmer field work. Since we're starting farms, that might be good. We need to start a compost yard. That would be a good one to have and put over by our fields. I think for the next one, we're just gonna let's do midwives. I'm between midwives and probably healer house right now at the second. All right, we'll go midwife. And as you can see, we're already down to where it's like 14 months between knowledge points. And it kind of felt like that when I played the demo. I didn't like how far that this is the one part that I thought was bad and kind of a nerf weird. Why should it take 14 months to get a knowledge point, especially with a tree that big, as big as it is? Um, you know, but let's see. Okay, we got two villagers came in and two born. So I wanted to look at doing a compost yard. How big is that? It's 4, so it's not going to fit in the road there. I was thinking originally about putting our trees, maybe once just getting this cleared out, and maybe doing having our fruit over here. So, kind of want to do the compost yard. I don't want it there, right? I mean, it does kill desirability, but I'm not too worried about that over here. And this isn't too far away from. We're going to do it over here. And then they're close by. All right. So I wanted to see something real quick too. Can we do? All right, our village is being raided. All right. This will actually be our first raid. So they're coming from over there. Not a very big raid. But all right. Our tower is taking care of those guys. Are those guys going to go on by?
Hello there. What is it?
Well, that raid didn't last very long, did it? They never even made it. He's dead. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Come on. Oh, let him get away. Well, that stinks. Well, we made it for our first raid. 11 people. Yes, we will definitely accept you. Thank you. So it looks like that would be a raider's village over there. Yes, so we're going to need to go take care of that here at some point as we work out our way out here. everybody can go back to work. I'm gonna take. I had 2 guys in here. I'm gonna take that out. All right, we had a merchant. Anything we can sell him. He's buying clay. I mean, that would make us some money. Um, but I don't. I don't know that I want to sell that. And yeah, he's not buying much that we have. So the only thing we really have to sell is clay. I hate to do that right now, so we're not going to sell anything to these guys right now. 2 villagers graduated. I think that helps them get into our workforce here pretty soon. I did put some more markers out for somebody to go explore a little bit more. Looks like they've already done that. Still no gold. Let's send somebody else, I guess. Send somebody else to do further. I think they're going to hit water here. We'll have somebody go down there and do that. All right, so I think now that we're getting some clay. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. I think we need to send somebody up. I don't know what the lake does up here. We really need to find some gold. We have 1 iron. And this is where I said before I was torn on. We need to be careful with the village, that encampment. We can send somebody, I guess, down this way. See what's down here. I'm kind of bummed that we're not finding any more gold. Because I really want gold. Let's see, let's turn off. Keep the raider encampments on. So we only have this 1 deep gold mine. There's coal, and I don't think we have any. A couple of irons. But we really, I want a good, I'd like to get some gold. We probably should start on the iron, and I think that was not unlocked. I thought the clay pit unlocked it. What do we need? Oh, the mining and the tech tree. All right. Yeah, I wish we had. We have no coal yet, and no gold. None of that's a good. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. So we have people that are hurt. So we probably need to get. We're probably at a point where we need to get a healing house. Built, so our people will have that luxury. I don't know. Why I didn't move that one before, but we'll move that one. There's a few more around that I saw down here, so yeah. I want us to find something other than just clay. We have tons of freaking clay. Did we find anything good with this guy this time? No. We found nothing. Man. Well, I mean, unfortunately, that means we're just going to have to be doing a lot of, well, there's two things once we got lots of things to go excavate. What are my villagers dying from? Always killed by predators. Our guy that was out exploring got killed by a predator. That stinks. All right. Well, he died for the good cause. Everybody's appreciative, buddy. Thank you for your sacrifice. All right. So that trader's leaving. All right. So we will need to unlock mining in order to do that. Let's see what other... We can do a work camp. And they just dedicate themselves to cutting down trees. I don't think... Let's see what else we can do here. Sand pit. We don't even have a sand deposit anywhere. So we got some apiaries. We probably need to get, what's the pottery? He's going to need just clay and wood. Weaver. And once we get the apiaries going, let's plan on this. All right. Sorry, I'm just thinking which way we want to go here. I do want to do the arborist, but I want that. I can't. I was going to see when we can do the person that I think it's an upgrade to. You can't make bricks until tier 3. I think it's an upgrade. I was thinking of the people that plant trees, but I think the people that replant trees are, it's an upgrade to the work camp. So I'm trying to think of where we'd want to put a work camp. Where do we have a good amount of forest? And I think to the what we're going to call the north, up here is probably our biggest group of trees. So let's do, I'm going to build a work camp. Let's do this. Let's do road. Oh, is that obstructed by that relic? Okay. We're just going to put it right by the relic for right now. We'll have them build that up there. And then we'll just have them start cutting down trees up here. And then when we can upgrade that, we can have people replenish the forest as they're cutting it down. So we still have people cutting down stuff over here. That's fine. These will eventually be cut down. But I think the other thing I'd like to get people building is the arborist. And you can see this is like prime arborist territory over here. I think we can move. Their spot isn't very big. I don't know. It's showing this big circle. We may have to move it, but my recollection is where they actually grow trees is not a very big patch. Tell you what, we're going to put them out here in the middle. And we'll see what happens. All right, we got blizzard coming, but we got lots of firewood. Shouldn't be too crazy. I don't know where that forager is. Oh, he's over there. Where's this one? All right. Let's send them in here. Grab some more resources. It will be nice when we have the resources to upgrade those guys, because it'd be much easier for them basically to just run gardens than trying to switch up where they're foraging, and remember to do that, because I'm terrible at remembering to have them do it. All right. Probably not during the impending blizzard, but I really feel like I need to start. I got to send somebody else up, even though we keep having people killed. So they're chopping trees. All right, we'll have them cut down trees in that area. All right, so the blizzard is hitting. And I believe the work camp, I think it stocks. Where'd my cursor go? There it is. They have no storage. So hopefully before they get up there and start working, they wait until they have firewood and stuff up there. I feel like there it is. My cursor is doing weird things. All right, I think, did we make it through the blizzard? Yeah, I think we did. All right, we probably need to build some more houses. So let's do... we'll get those built. I'll do a note. Let's add a road in. Connect that. So we'll get those houses because we're up to, we only have space for 2 more, and I'm hoping they can build those over the winter. Come spring, we'll be ready. And I may, let's see, where are we at year-wise? All right, so we have no weeds. I think we just finished this year, right? I think that's where we're at. So for this one, since we're okay, we're not great on fertility, let's... But we need some... When does that like to grow? It has frost tolerance and heat tolerance. So we'll do that and that. There. We need to come back and figure out what we want to do. These other years. So we'll have flax. I'm probably going to do... What do we want to do? Plus clover. Let's do cabbage. We'll do cabbage and then clover. I think, yeah, that pretty much has, that'd be good for everything. So we'll do some cabbage. This one, we don't want flax here. Neither one of those. That's a little bit of frost tolerance, so we'll do that first. And I think we want to get... Doesn't have much heat tolerance. We're already doing flax in the one next door. We'll do that in cabbage. And then this year, we still have some weeds. We'll oh, it just canceled out everything I did. Oh no, it switched over to that year. Okay, have them do weeds, and then we'll have them grow some flax. That'll work. And then we need to work on the third year. Let's see. We'll do cabbage, then that doesn't have a lot of heat tolerance. That doesn't either. And we'll do some of that. Okay, and then we need to probably figure out this third year. Since we got no weeds, I'm not too worried about them working the fields. We probably want to go back, I think some flax. We can move that down though. And maybe do some other... We'll do peas. Alright, we'll see how this works. We'll see how that goes. Because you definitely want to rotate the crops. We don't have any major, big ones, so we'll see what they do. Alright, so our arborist is done. In order to gather fruit, the arborist needs fruit trees to be planted within the work area. All right. This is where I was saying, I think... See, we can... Yeah. See, that's what I thought. Is we can move this around. But I don't... So it's only... Okay, because that overlaps with that, I guess, is why I can't do it there. All right, we're going to move. We're moving. So I started to say, like... All right, we're going to do an arborist. We'll move that building, and once that moves, we'll plant over here. So I'd like to have a few arborists like over in this area. So we'll let them move that building, and then we'll go to there. Was there anything else we were in the process of building? Oh, looks like they got some of those other bodies. So our shelters, okay, temporary shelters stocked. Okay, so they're planting some stuff there in the garden. Very cool. So we're gonna see. I think we're gonna run into a problem where the animals are gonna start coming in, but I'm hoping the guy in the tower helps us keep that under control. What's that? The building can be upgraded. Oh, so we can upgrade our trading post. Let's just do more storage. Yeah. So I didn't realize we had a trader here. What does he want that we have? He wants some stone. We have some more herbs. I'm not gonna give him a lot, but let's do a few. Just to make a little bit of money. Okay. So the other thing we probably need to start thinking about. Okay, they moved this. Cool. All right. Let's do their areas there, and we'll plant. Auto replant 3x3. If I do a 2x2, all right, we're gonna do large because why not? We're gonna plant some apples. We'll get them going to that. Yeah, see, that's what. Look at all the deer and the coming up. So we need to build a fence to keep the deers out. Where is our fencing? So we just need. I should have built that away from the road. And I did not do it. Man. We'll do a little one there, although I didn't do this the way I meant to do it. So would I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. fence there. Go fence. What do you think? Put it there. And then we'll do a fence there. To there. And then we'll finish it off. I think we can do a gate. Let's do a gate right there. Oops. A gate there, and then we'll do... We're doing a little bit of a fence here in the front. Alright. It's not going to be completely fenced in, but I think it'll help, I hope. Help us not get so many things eaten by animals. I could put another... thought I put another hunter cabin out here. Alright, I did. So he needs to get busy. Or she. Looked like it was a she. Alright. Alright, so what else do we need to be doing right now? I would like to do some apiaries. And they need to be near shelters, gardens, farms, and orchards. So they do good. It says around shelters. Thought there was. There's extra space in the middle here. Yeah. Let's do a couple there. And then we could probably kick. And the farmers, I think, will tend to the apiaries. I believe. We'll do a couple more. Then we'll see what that starts to bring in. We need to get... So we got the apiaries. We don't have any flax yet. We don't have any wax yet. We will, though. Soap. We could probably start a soap person, although they need they want smell good stuff, right? I can't remember if that's lavender or what it is they're after, and I can't. We may have to upgrade our foragers and grow it specifically. We might be able to buy it from a trader. I don't see any out here for us to harvest. Anywhere. So let's see something. Let's look. See, it doesn't even show up. Because I don't think it's... Is it just herbs that it needs? Maybe? I guess it's just herbs. Okay. Well, we could probably get that going because we have, um, yeah, we have lots of tallow. So let's see, where do we want to have? We have some industry like over that way. I mean, we can keep it going kind of over here for the non-offensive stuff. I mean, I don't mind that being over here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I want to get a pottery shop going. So we got the soap guy going. I'm not worried about charcoal. We're going to need that soon, I think. Candle shop soon. Weaver soon. But a potter, we can definitely get going. He doesn't really offend anyone. Let's build a road. Where do we want the road to go off of? We have... We'll do a road right here. What is keeping this from going further? Why doesn't it like that? I'm not sure. I guess because of the water. Maybe. Alright, if we can fit pottery person. We'll just put them right there. Why won't they go there? Slope to... Alright. Just go them right there. We'll have to cut that tree down. How are we doing on trees over here? Alright. So we got apples. Excellent. And I think I want another one. Alright. So we got pottery. Alright. Once we get some harvest going and we get some flax, we can start doing that. We'll start making some soap. Alright. So that was lost to rot. I guess because we don't have enough workers. To get stuff harvested. We probably can... I don't think I put any type of storage out here. Alright. We need some storage out here. Put a root cellar in. I think they might be able to throw crops in that out here. I don't think it has to go to a normal storage place first. They're still working on the fence, so we don't have the farm fenced in yet. We have scurvy. We have a point. So I think we're having enough issues with people getting hurt. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do, but I think we're going to go with nursing. And then I think we'll come in here. and build our... Don't need a rat catcher. Need to build an academy. And we probably need to get a temple in to... Need to do a festival bowl. But we're going to do a healer's house. It looks like the max is 3%, and they pretty much reach everywhere. So we're just going to put the healer house right there. So hopefully we can start to make stuff for people and also start to get some good trade items. So let's see, do we get anything yet? Medicinal roots. Oh, we got some flax. That's good. Anything? Got lots of shoes. Baskets. We definitely need to start looking at making tools, which means we're gonna have to get our iron. We're gonna have to get mines unlocked. But we do have flax. We don't have a ton of people. We only have 8 laborers. And then I don't know how this guy's doing. Work camp. We got stone, and we'll have them keep doing both, but if they're helping out with that stuff. Let's extend this road. I think we might as well just keep going along over here for some of our industry. And I do want to get... I think we probably need to start looking at... We got the potter. We probably need to look at the weaver. I think that's probably a good one for us to get in here. Alright, 2 more villagers born. Hopefully our hunter over here is going to help our crops out and help dwindle out some of the deer problem until they get the fence built. Right. So I don't think... Until we get some of this other stuff in stock, we can't do a bakery. Arborist, I wouldn't mind adding another one here at some point when we get some more people. A lot of this other stuff over here I want to do. I do want to do an academy, but that's expensive. It's going to cost us 500 gold. Temple is 1,200 gold. So yeah, we kind of really need to get some good business going, and start doing a lot of trading. I can't remember where was the iron? Was it on the other side over there? I don't think there's any way to zoom in on the mini map, unfortunately. Okay. Our iron, and that's very little iron. Very, very little iron. Yeah, these are tiny iron. Alright, I don't like that. Don't like that. We did not do great with this roll as far as resources. I probably should have looked a little bit closer before we started, because I just fear we're going to have to trade a lot in order to get our resources that we're going to need. Which is sucky, sucky, sucky. Well, here we are, year 8. 76 people. I guess not terrible. Sick workers. Alright, so our people go back out, start working in the fields. We should start to get wax and stuff hopefully this year, since they got those built. Not a ton of flax, but hopefully that'll start picking up. So yeah. Taxes collected. Alright, well, that's not terrible. Alright, let's see what you got, merchant. So we got a few coats. He's just doing average. I'm not going to sell any of our planks. We need those. Definitely not selling tools. We may need to buy some from one of these. We're going to have to get into that soon, because we're going to need it. We have 32 coats. How's he doing? What's he selling above average? What's he buying that's above average? He's buying baskets at above average. Let's move 10 in. We'll sell 10 of those. He's just buying coats at an average price. I don't know whether, you know what, we'll sell a few. Let's sell 10, even though it's only an average. The next guy, trader, might come in and pay us more, but see what happens. Got lots of deer down here. What is it? Oh, that was just a forager shack. Alright, where can this forager be doing some good for us right now? There's lots of stuff down here. Alright, do that. We got 3 months of food. Oh, we got a point to spend. Alright. I don't want that. I don't want that right now. I don't need double-walled hives just yet. Vending changes. Animal husbandry, not quite yet. We're getting close to needing that. I don't need... We can do a rat catcher whenever we need that, but we're not even there yet. I don't... Arcade's militia would be certainly nice, but... Stone cutting, production logistics... Forging, I think we're going to need. Smithing, we're going to need. Armory, we're going to eventually need here pretty quick. I think we want to just, let's just go produce. Man. Let's open mining. I don't have a lot of good mines, unfortunately. The lack of resources makes me sad. I'm hoping we'll get some more people in. Let's see. Let's we'll sell. And we'll sell. And we got another trader here. What, anything that we have that they want? No, they have tools. We're almost out of tools. Like I said, that is really going to start to come into play, especially when we start making more things. Pottery, our pottery hopefully will start kicking in. We can start selling. What did the village die from? Oh, due to illness. We're starting to lose some people to illness. She had typhoid. Hopefully they'll hurry up and build our healer house. I think we're kind of at a point where we really need that. Come on, healer house. We're getting up there. We got quite a bit of clay. These guys need to hurry up with the fence. So we can get the deer out of here.
You need anything?
Yes. I need you to kill deer. I don't know how I I thought I could click on exactly what I wanted, like them to target. I'm gonna figure this out because I thought
Work to be done?
when I clicked on them, I don't know where you're going right now. You must be hauling something somewhere. Oh, you're seeking weapons. All right, well, you go get arrows. See what I'm worried about? See how they're just... How do I pick a target?
At the ready.
Why aren't you... How do I do this? Because when I click on them and then...
At the ready.
So I click on them.
As you command.
Oh. I'll just go back to work. Go back to work. Now I'm very curious how I make them do this.